How did I feel when I lost a dear friend? It was horrible beyond words. Why am I so heartless as to not shed a tear for my late friend, you may ask? You shouldn't really expect that kind of reaction from me. Will I be just as cold as in the future as well? As often as I desire. Netzach's done it again, Lady Angela. What has he done this time? He finally gave me the report of our joint operation just now. It was due yesterday. I can't even find him anywhere now. I'm sure he's just sleeping away somewhere, drunk as a fish. The upper Sephiroth should know where he is. Go ask them. I don't want to talk to them. Lady Angela, you must agree with me when I say that Netzach is lacking in way too many ways to be even a decent Sephiroth. What is the point you're trying to make here, Tifereth? I'm suggesting that we should replace Netzach. Tifereth is the Sephiroth of the next department, in case you're curious. Tifereth. The replacement process is not meant to be a tool you can haphazardly abuse to remove any Sephiroth you dislike. I'm not abusing it. If I were, I would have replaced a majority of our Sephiroth already. As you can see, she's pretty kind to her coworkers. The Sephiroth can only be replaced when they have what we consider to be a serious flaw and can no longer perform their duties. Netzach easily meets any condition of flaw that could be set then. He's not doing a single thing right. Netzach is playing his role, being drunk and Enkafallen, becoming lethargic. It's all part of the play. Let me add one more thing, Tifereth. Even if we were to replace Netzach, do you really think the new Netzach would become a diligent, hard-working Sephiroth, wholly unlike the previous one? Please refrain from talking about the replacement process in such a rash manner. I know how you feel, but Netzach is a different matter. Tifereth, I have a pounding headache. Could you not shout? I reminded Lady Angela about the replacement process. Your days of irresponsibility will soon be over. You think I'd be scared of a threat like that? I hate to disappoint you. But that's exactly what I want, Tifereth. Don't you get it? Let's see you say that when you're crushed into a pile of scrap. Manager, I don't really care whether you complete that last mission or not. I bet Miss Angela is having regrets as well. I feel the exact same way about myself as little Tifereth does, you see. Why haven't I been smashed up yet? Miss Angela can get someone better than me to fill my position anytime she likes. If I was her, I would have destroyed an AI like myself at the first chance I could get. I was a weird me-rate moment. Well, this is awkward. Don't expect you to say something nice to me. Don't worry about it. And now, Netzach assigned us a new mission. This is unlike his previous 3. We have to finish the day while only having 3 or less agents in each department. And right now we don't have too many agents to meet that by minimum. 3 is like the minimum you want for department to function, by the way. Typically. A full department. So some people have to be benched tomorrow. Or today. You know what I mean. And now it's time to pick up the very last safety upgrade. And the very last time we're expanding the upper layer, because day 21, we're moving on to the middle layer. Whoa, here it is, aforementioned upgrade. Now the regenerators will finally run when there's something in the main room. Hello and welcome back to Lobotomy Corp. As I mentioned, we have 2 people on our bench to the Netzach exhibition, so after a little fiddling, it's Aaron, Joel, and Christopher who are on the bench today. Claude is going to be training primarily with differential refraction variant. Goom is going to do like 2 trainings with it and then switch over to working and training while Eke trades positions and trains with it instead. Looks like Goom's wearing white weak armor, although there'll still be slightly better resistance than his old set fragments from somewhere just because it's a tired tier. Other than that, we have a new employee, a Yeti, who will be working with Woodsman, and I'll just figure out what to do with everyone else as the day goes on. Probably not that much, though. All the information people have been doing pretty good for themselves because of Porcubus over the past few days. Fetus is just a slightly better Podi, I guess, if you think about it. Unless it kills Claude, in which case I'll regret everything. I regret everything. Oh well. It's time for second take of same day. The strategy wasn't bad, it was the execution that was bad, and therefore basically the same thing. Don't have Claude work on HE level abnormality wearing weak suit because he doesn't have enough health. I don't know why I did that. I am dumb. Oh wait, no, Goom's in safety. I just muscle memoried over there to try to use Eke, but Eke is not Eke time yet. Is that the second war was gonna work? No, it's just the first one. Probably be able to push over soon. Right now. Let's take down this. Oh, and DRV. See, now I can finally see what you can see what I was talking about when at the end of this work, DRV's cooldown overload will not increase at all. It'll stay at 0%, which means this is just essentially a free work. No meltdown increase, no overload increase. And Goom and Eke trade departments. Claude get to work. It's just like the hit show, regular show, where the character says the thing. Easiest ordeal, easy life. The Violet is only a threat if you're like doing really bad in the early game, and then you're getting to J6, I guess. It's not, I don't know, I don't know if it's possible, because I still feel like a team just equipped with the basic batons could kill it. As long as they like reacted. I don't know though. Maybe they couldn't. It just seems, it's just really easy to beat. That's what I'm trying to say. I am completely unintimidated by the current ordeal. That's another way of phrasing it. I guess I could talk about what I meant to talk about in my first attempt and then completely forgot to. My opinions on the facility right now. Well, I guess I'll start with Control, because that's the first department. Overall, Old Faith will be helpful for like one mission later on. Fragment is good though, and I wanted Fragment for this playthrough, so that's nice. Overall, a bit disappointing for the first department. Information's a lot better, except for Open Cairn of Well Cheers. I don't want it. I got it, but I don't want it. It's bad. Training is actually good, except for notes. It's just mediocre. But everything else in training is pretty good to abnormality. I think that's the first department I'm actually happy with. And safety, pretty much the same situation, but with Nameless Fetus and DRV for bad. And I mean, when I said everything's good in training, I didn't mean to imply that I would have wanted Woodsman, but I can make a use of it, at least. I tried to make use of Fetus, and you saw how that went, so I think I should just ignore it. Oh, wonderful baby noises. Thank you, Fetus, for having your weapon produce such a wonderful noise. Where is Clud? Okay, good enough. 50 out of 44, good enough. Oh. Yeti messed up. Wonderful. Well, I guess you'll have to work on Void Dream for the rest of the day. Because there's no way she wouldn't have gotten Temperance 3 from those couple works. The nice thing about Red and White is that you can bounce between them like this with no downsides because they don't damage the same health bar. Black you can't really do that though because it damages both, obviously. playing a bit cautious with DRV because I don't want to restart the day again, even though it wouldn't really cause me a restart at this point because it's light damage, so I don't really know I'm being cautious with DRV. Just sometimes you say things, and then you're like, I don't know why I'm doing these things. As you're saying them, we're just going to continue doing them anyway, because why not? I mean, I guess it's more efficient to have, like, not awful work results in your training. It's kind of a balancing act between making your agents lose a lot of HP and also having good work results. And yet, he has sheep horns now. Punishing Bird breaks out and is completely a non-issue, as is typical in this facility. I was trying to come up with remember words, so I was talking slowly because I am bad at the memory. I mean, there's really no point to like doing anything when Punishing Bird breaks out because it just resuppresses itself. I have suppressed it through combat before, but like, it's complicated and takes a lot of your facility to do, so why bother? And you can just as easily do nothing and it'll go back on its own eventually. And I'm really getting a lot of noons at Meltdown level 5. I'm really hoping that's just the game deciding to do them all before the end game, where I really don't want that to happen, but I'll take it for now, because it just means I can skip the noon. I mean, I could just go further into level 5, but I don't really see any reason to. We're still getting good training done. A bit slower than, like, some playthroughs I've seen, but, like, it's fine. No, wrong. I'm gonna wait for Cled to be done, and I also order a work with 1 sin to push it over. I could try to get Mr. Nah, that's not gonna be worth anything to Mr. Black. That was due its best work result. Zayans are not good for training. Oh, it's melting down anyway, what a beautiful moment. I've learned from my mistakes. Oh, what a beautiful moment. I get to lose energy. 40 energy, I think. Whatever. I'll make it back. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Look now, what your Yetis have wrought. Minus even more energy. Man, Woodsman. I kinda wish it just broke out. I mean, not kinda, I definitely wish, because there's an abnormality that's a lot like him, except it just breaks out, and it's actually really good. Woodsman is not really good because of that, though. It's just so, especially because his thing, the stat he, like, gets stuck on is the work success stat. I take back what I said I was evaluating the facility. That I said when I said Woodsman was good. I was just be like, yeah, he does cap stats in 1 day though. I don't know what I was thinking. It's a deep shame in my heart to even say or consider such an action. Oh, Punishing Bird broke out. I guess I could watch him because I'm just gonna have safety work on the last few things for the day. Look at those clerks. I wonder if the clerks can get the ones that were made for backers. I mean, I think they probably could, because they're always randomly generated from the whole list. But I've never seen like a clerk with Mr. Black's eyes, so maybe they just can't. Or maybe I'm just not observing, because I don't really look at the clerks too much. Yeah, who pays attention to clerks? They're cannon fodder, let's be honest. Is that the Eke eyes? That could answer my question. Nope. They're not Eke's eyes. That did not answer my question. Oh hey, that's my first playthrough's first agent's eyes. But not the eyebrows. What do you know? Oh, everyone finished their works. Day over. Wow, okay, hit 99 in prudence. Not quite the cap. Goom hit 95, Clug capped it, and also gets level 4 fortitude. He's level 5 agent now, what a beautiful moment. And Yeti is at 86 temperance because a funny moment with the boy, who is named Woodsman. I was trying to remember his name again. Oh, it's time to choose abnormality for the next department. I hope nothing uncharacteristic happens, like 3 left. That would be awful. I actually want to left now, but I don't think anyone will show up. For enough career, DO1 110. This is like one of the longest ones in the game. However, if enough Sarira are found from you that everyone looks on in awe, your name will be sung for generations. FO137, the snow is steadily melting, perhaps because spring is coming, or it might be the palace collapsing. OO167, she was so sad she couldn't believe your friend's minds. She came up with a brilliant idea. I've talked about this one before. I really want this one. I still want this one. Its position is kind of covered by other things, so it has good equipment. This has good it's a wall with good armor, but everything else about it is bad. I don't want this one. And this is HE that is Prudence Trainer, but he's got a better Prudence Trainer. It does have a gift that is easy to farm, though, because it's not a random drop. So I could do that if I felt like it. I don't feel like it. I rolled a 3, yay! What the heck? 2 choices? It's almost like I knew this would happen. What a magical moment. Yeah, that's the gimmick of the next department. It has 2 abnormalities for each day instead of just 1, so it has a total of 8 at the end. It has 2 in each set of 2 choices. The last one of the second choice will be between tools. So like the 4th choice and the 8th choice for the department will be tools. So still be every 4th choice is a tool as normal. FO187. Oh hey, it's Woodsman's cousin that I mentioned a little bit earlier. The city still remained a beautiful place while the Emerald Roads sparkled bright as ever. I don't really need this anymore because I have something that covers its role in the facility. It's another Prudence Trainer, but I'll take it. It has good gear. TO541. Blood covers the whole floor, screams echo, people running away. This is an HE that is, oh, this is an HE that, by the way. This is an HE that is primarily for instinct training, but I could do other things. I want this too. And 004-100. The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. This is a test that's tried to shove a couple of times. I don't really want it, but whatever. I got something I actually wanted, so... Oh, I was expecting to roll it. I'll take, that boy.